You know, I'm always teasing everybody about how many coffee shops there are in Vietnam. So I decided I'd document that for everybody. There's a lot of them. So I'm going to give you the meters from my house on all the coffee shops on our walking route. We usually walk about 3 kilometers, and there's quite a few coffee shops. I think you'll see. You can't go far here without hitting a coffee shop. So I used to say that you could throw a rock from one and hit the other one. I think that's probably pretty true. Well, the first coffee shop on our list is Kimjongun Coffee. We've been in Kimjongun Coffee now for about 5 years off and on. One of our friends used to own half of it. So it's, you know, kind of a staple here in the neighborhood. Today we're out shooting all the coffee shops from here to Van Cao.
Yeah.
See how many? I think a lot.
Yeah, can. Okay. So happy.
Huh?
So happy. I keep. Okay, I think so one more. Yeah.
Oh,
New
thank you. Just one.
Yeah, new. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, okay, see you.
All right.
See you next time.
Hey, yeah. The next coffee shop we run into on the street is Napoli Coffee. Napoli's another old one. It's been here a long time. Just across the street from Napoli is a new coffee shop, Shin Coffee. Shin Coffee's only been open a couple of months, so it's a newcomer. Uh, 92 Coffee has only been open a few days too. The Vietnamese have a way of naming things that's kind of unusual. They'll name them the name of the street. So you'll have like 92 Coffee. Well, it's actually at 92 Winsun Street. I don't know why they do that. If they move, then what do they do about their name? We may have to count this one as 2 coffee shops. One's on the corner, but the other one's right next to it. So I guess we'll count it as 2. Okay. Okay, now we got Nemo Coffee. Kimjongun Coffee is right by the corner where we turn headed toward the Park Street, which is our main walking street. We watched this coffee shop being torn down and built back in the same place. It used to be a Vivastar, and now it's the Coffee Love. They just opened, I think. We were by here the other day and they were still tearing things down and putting things in. Coffee Love is pretty near EMC, where we go quite a bit. EMC is just across the street. We've shot a few videos over there. EMC's got a nice gray brick wall background. We like to shoot there. this little coffee shop is Cafe Yenyu. It's been around quite a while. It's an original. A lot of the older people in the neighborhood go to this one. This is Vivastar Coffee. We've been in there several times. It's a nice place. I think I shot one of my videos in there once. Yeah, this one here has been several different places since we've been here. This is Shiva now. I don't remember the names of its previous incarnations. I think we featured Phoenix Cafe in 2 different videos. It's a nice place. Really too loud to shoot though. We've tried to shoot there a couple of times, or 3 times I think, and 2 times the music was too loud. Well, guess what? I found another one. This is Cafe New, or Saigon News. Sorry. It's was formerly a seafood restaurant. That was only a few months ago. It's already changed now into a coffee shop. Opening a coffee shop here must just be a great idea. This little coffee shop here is one I missed. We were coming down the street, I got all excited looking at the motorcycle and totally missed the little coffee shop next door. What's the name of that one?
Cafe Ho.
Cafe Ho. Yeah, the quest for the coffee shops is a never-ending quest, because when you see one, you can see the next one from the one you're standing in front of. So we've got quite a few of these things to go. You know, it just doesn't seem like to me that it would be a great business idea to open a coffee shop in Vietnam. Every time you turn around, the big ones are closing down, and of course in the same building, they usually tear the building down, and then 3 months later they build a coffee shop there. It just doesn't look like a good business proposition to me. This street really popular with the walkers and runners. It's got this nice park all the way down the middle. I'd say it's probably 3 meters on either side walkway, sidewalk, and goes about round trip on this street from one end to the other is about 3 kilometers, maybe 3.5 kilometers or so. It's a pretty good walk to go from one end to the other. Well, here's our first one on the other side of the street. It's Cafe 225. This is a real small little local type shop. These are the ones that I'm used to going in, but now the big shops have kind of taken over. Phung something. What do we got here? We've got Hana Coffee and Tea. It's a nice little place. Yeah, let's do another little coffee shop. This one is Mocha Coffee. Mocha Coffee is in a pretty cool building. And it's right across the street from Kimjongun Coffee and Tea. It's a pretty bright front. I like the signage. Get your attention. Now this little coffee shop, we shot it on the other side of the street while we were walking, but it's actually on this side of the street with all the other ones. We kind of got out of sequence somehow. After doing this research today, I decided I better step into a coffee shop myself. This one has outdoor seating, which is really nice. The light's nice, the breeze is nice, but it's a little noisy here on the street. Today the motorcycle traffic's a little light. Usually this street's real heavy traffic. It's kind of a shortcut to another main street, and it definitely is crowded on weekdays. This is Sunday, so not so bad. Somebody told me once that there's like 9 million scooters in the city or entering the city every day. That's a lot. Now, while we're on the subject of math, let's talk about the coffee shops and the walking route. Okay, Ray and I walked out 1.5 kilometers and walked back 1.5 kilometers. Along the way, we counted 21 and photographed 21 coffee shops. We actually missed 2 of them. We missed Milano Coffee, and we missed another little coffee that I don't know the name of it. It's next to Kimjongun Coffee. So we missed 2. But after doing the math, I figured out that there's an average on our walking route of 1 coffee shop every 130 meters, actually 130.44 meters. So that's a lot of coffee shops. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I sat there and looked at my numbers and thought, well, JR, you never were an expert in mathematics, but I double checked it and it's pretty much right. The funny thing too, that this really was not a big business area. It's a residential street. So you can imagine the density of coffee shops in a commercial area or a tourist area. It would be a lot greater than that. You know, here in Vietnam, you can find any kind of coffee shop you want. From a little hole-in-the-wall coffee shop with low chairs and coffee that maybe tastes a little bit not like coffee. You can find super deluxe coffee shops with all kinds of nice furnishings and lighting and music. And you can also find the American brands like Starbucks. Overall, this is the most coffeed up place I've ever been. I really enjoy it. You can always find a place. You're not far away. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. We enjoy making those videos for you and sure would like to have you as part of our group and also hear feedback from you about subjects and topics that you would like to know about. This is JR, the expat in Saigon, saying thank you all for watching.